Welcome back, geographers. The basic economic question. How do people get the things they want and need? All human beings have things they need and things they want. How do they make things to fill these needs and wants? They make them from resources. Resources that come from the earth are called natural resources. These include water, soil, plants, and animals. Resources can also come from humans. These include work, skills, and talents. One need that everyone shares is energy. Energy is the power to do work. It comes from two basic types of energy resources: renewable and non-renewable. Renewable resources are resources that can be totally replaced or are always available, such as water, trees, wind, sun, etc. Non-renewable resources are resources that cannot be totally replaced, such as fossil fuels, oil, coal, natural gas. Energy is not just a need, however. It is also sometimes used to power things that are not needed but wanted. However, there are not always enough resources to fill both the needs and the wants. Therefore, we must make choices. We must decide whether to use renewable or non-renewable resources. One way of making this decision is to weigh the opportunity cost of both resources. The opportunity cost is the value of what we must give up to get something else. Countries build economies. Societies make, or produce, goods and services. They also distribute them to people and decide how these goods and services are to be used. This describes the economic resources of a society. How a society takes ownership and distribution of its economic resources is called its economic system. There are several different types of economic systems. One type is a traditional economy. In this economy, resources are distributed mainly through families. Farming and herding are often traditional economies. In a market economy, private businesses own most of the means of production. These businesses decide how much to produce and distribute. To do that, they look at sales. They also look at the demand for products and resources. Capitalism is another name for a market economy. In a command economy, the means of production are publicly owned. In other words, they are owned by the government instead of private businesses. The government also controls production and distribution. Communism is a form of a command economy. A mixed economy is another type of economy. Some parts of it may be owned by private businesses, and some parts may be owned by the government. Economies can be broken down into parts, such as land, labor, capital, and industry. Land includes natural resources. Labor is all paid workers. Capital is all human-made resources used to produce goods. Industry is a type of business. Banking, retail, agriculture, and transportation are types of industries. Economies can also be grouped by activity, or sector. The primary sector produces raw materials and the secondary sector makes finished goods. The tertiary, third, sector is the service industry. How well is an economy doing? To find out, we look at economic performance. One way of seeing economic performance is with gross domestic product, GDP. This is the total dollar value of all final goods and services made in a country during a single year. The standard of living is another way of looking at performance. This is the level at which a person, group, or nations lives. It is measured by how well a person meets his or her needs. Productivity is a measurement of what is produced and what is required to produce it. National economies can be classified by types. Developed countries are industrialized. Developing countries are less industrialized. They often have weak economies. In between are newly industrialized countries. They are in the process of becoming industrialized. Global economy. Trade is the business of buying, selling, or bartering. Countries trade when they send, or export, a product they make to another country. A country can also bring in, or import, a product. Sometimes it costs extra to import a product. This extra cost is called a tariff. Governments add tariffs so people will buy products made in their own country. Governments might also set limits on how many goods can be imported. However, a group of countries may decide to set few or no tariffs or limits. This is called free trade. Trade can help build economic growth. It can increase a nation's income. On the other hand, it can cost jobs. When a country imports something, it doesn't need to make it. There are many economic organizations concerned with trade. Nations can produce their own goods, or they can trade for them. However, it is important that they have all the natural resources they need to meet the needs of society. When a country can do this, it is practicing sustainability. Sustain means maintain. The country is maintaining the resources it needs.